Hello Reddies, my name is Susie and I'm here today to talk about Banned Books Week. This year's Banned Book Week is September 22nd through the 28th. Banned Book Week is a celebration of the freedom to read and overcoming the problem of censorship, one banned or challenged book at a time. Banned Book Week started in 1982 after a sudden jump in the number of books being challenged or banned in schools, libraries, and bookstores. Since 1982, there have been over 11,300 books challenged, and those are only the ones that were reported to the ALA's Office of Intellectual Freedom. So what is a banned or challenged book? It is a book that someone somewhere wanted removed from schools or libraries, removing the individual's freedom to read it. Several of the books challenged or banned over the years are books that shaped generations and are still taught in classrooms to this day. I've barely scratched the surface of information on Banned Book Week, so if you're interested in more information, please visit the website www.bannedbooksweek.org and also the ALA's Banned Book Week website. I'll leave those links in the description. In honor of Banned Book Week, QE Library will be doing a small series of videos about various banned books. Today I wanted to start the series by talking about the top 10 books that were banned last year, the year 2012. I'm going to start at number 10, Beloved by Toni Morrison. Beloved is a novel set after the American Civil War. It is inspired by the story of an African-American slave, Margaret Garner, who temporarily escaped slavery during 1856 in Kentucky by fleeing to Ohio, a free state. A posse arrived to retrieve her and her children under the Fugitive Slave Act of 1850, which gave slave owners the right to pursue slaves across state borders. Reasons that this book was banned: sexually explicit, religious viewpoint, and violence. Number 9, The Glass Castle by Jeanette Walls. This is a memoir that recounts Walls and her siblings' unconventional, poverty-stricken upbringing at the hands of deeply dysfunctional parents. This book was challenged for offensive language and sexually explicit material. Number 8, Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark by Alvin Schwartz. This is a series of scary stories targeted towards children based on folklore and urban legend. Reasons for being challenged: unsuitable for age group, and violence. Number 7, Looking for Alaska by John Green. It is the coming-age story of a young boy going to boarding school in Alabama. Reasons for being challenged: offensive language, unsuitable for age group, and sexually explicit content. Number 7, The Kite Runner tells the story of Amir, a young boy from the Wazir Akbar Khan district of Kabul, whose closest friend is Hassan, his father's young servant. The story is set against a backdrop of tumultuous events from the fall of Afghanistan's monarchy to the Soviet military intervention and the rise of the Taliban regime. Reasons for being challenged: homosexuality, offensive language, religious viewpoint, and sexually explicit material. Number 5, And Tango Takes 3. This is a 2005 children's book by Peter Parnell and Justin Richardson. This book is based on the true story of 2 male penguins in New York Central Park Zoo who formed a partnership and raised a young penguin. Reasons for challenge: homosexuality and unsuitable for age group. Number 4, 50 Shades of Grey by E.L. James, an erotic romance novel that traces the deepening relationship between a college graduate and a young businessman. Reasons for being challenged: offensive language and sexually explicit material. Number 3, 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher. This tells the story of a young man who finds tapes from a young girl who committed suicide explaining the reasons why she did so. Reasons for being challenged: drugs, alcohol, smoking, sexually explicit, suicide, and unsuited for age group. The number 2 challenged book of 2012, The Absolutely True Diary of a Part-Time Indian by Sherman Alexie. It is a first-person narrative by a Native American known as Junior. This book is a coming-of-age story detailing his life on the Spokane Indian Reservation and his decision to go to an all-white public high school in the off-reservation town of Reardon, Washington. Reasons for being challenged: offensive language, racism, sexually explicit, and unsuited for age group. And the number 1 books challenged in 2012 were the Captain Underpants series by Dave Pilkey. This is a children's novel that revolves around 2 4th graders, George Beard and Harold Hutchins, and Captain Underpants, an aptly named superhero from one of their comic books that accidentally becomes real when they hypnotize their principal, Mr. Crow. Reasons for being challenged: offensive language and unsuitable for age group. And that concludes the top 10 books that were challenged in 2012. In addition to the video series, I will be reading at least one banned or challenged book this week. We at QE Library challenge you to do the same. Check out the link in the description below for the ALA's most frequently banned or challenged books. Thank you for watching. I will see you tomorrow in another Banned Books Week video.